Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. Continue to have a blessed and humble day. This y'all shorty Rachel. Yo, man, I'm just on this John. You know, shorty's just talking. The shorty's just talking, man. I've been seeing a lot of, wild out. Like, listen, a lot of wild shit up on these platforms, man. Like, it has been crazy. Boy, I am telling you, man. All I could say is, man, listen, respect is earned. That shit is not given. It's listen, watching these people online is like, you know, it's like watching a fucking novela on YouTube, man. Man, shout out to Sheriff Clara, man, for make you bringing humor back to YouTube. She on this John bringing all the queens back, YouTube version on some real shit and making it funny, shit. Like damn. But man, there's a lot going on these YouTube streets, yo. Like one thing I could sit here and say is that I'm glad that I show myself respect. Like one thing that people need to realize, right? Whether you're a content creator or a subscriber, people are allowed to voice their opinions. People like listen, if people come on here and act a fool and somebody critiques them, that's on them. Answer, what's up, yo? I'm about to listen. I'm about to tell you something in a minute, but give me 1 second, man. But yeah, like, listen, it's a lot of women on this John demanding respect without earning the respect, right? And one thing that I can sit here and say is, right, I do notice that some females come on this app, right, and I call them. Listen, and it's crazy because it took a little shorty to even tell me. I was like, "What you know about a pick me?" Right, and it's crazy because a lot of these females on these platforms are pick me's. You see where I'm coming from? And yesterday I broke down what a pick me is. It's unfortunate, right? We got women on this John, coming on here bashing men, disrespecting men, right? Disrespecting women just to get the attention of a man. Like, listen, I pray for you, Answer. I definitely do pray for you. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, and it's crazy because you got some good content. I didn't get to catch you when you first started, right? I hear a lot of you being, I hear a lot of people saying that you was oiling up and, doing push-ups and sit-ups trying to bait the women in. Listen, one thing I can sit here and say is, yeah, you funny as shit. You got some good, some good, how can I say, lives that you want to be bringing up. Do that, like, on some real shit. Don't let these, hoes on social media knock you off your hinges, yo. You got a good thing going on. Like, I've noticed you got that little basketball. You bought it back. I and the conversations that you bring out, like that's why the last time when I was bringing on when I was talking about men's mental health, I was like, yo, Answer, this is a topic you should bring about, right? And with everything that's going on, is a good topic to bring up, right? Men's mental health. Like when a lot of women, right, don't even peep that. Yeah, women go through a lot, but we don't ever, talk about men's mental health. Look at everything that's going on social media. You see where I'm coming from, right? And these females, I don't know what's up with them, yo. Like the thirst is real. The thirst is real. But listen, I put your name on this, John, because I like what you got going on with your channel. You see where I'm coming from? You got an open panel, right? And it's fucked up that these two women are how can I say all up in their feelings, trying to bring it down, right? As crazy as it sounds, right? Like they just pick me's, right? Like I didn't want how can I say it? I didn't know it from one, but from the other one I did. And it's crazy how I was there on your channel when how can I say it? The stalking hoe, right? The celebrity stalker, the dried up kitty cat, right? The fake wannabe Jamaican, right? Sat there and she said she was gonna do exactly what they did on EJ's panel. Like I don't understand what's up with these women when they see men out here, right, doing their thing, doing good, right? They get in their feelings because I don't know. They probably want a relationship like that, but they miserable because they can't tame a man. You see where I'm coming from? Like I think it's fucked up how they come on this app and bash men. They talk about they for the men. They want to speak about men's rights. They want to do this. They want to do that. But you don't do that by coming on this app and bashing men, and it's fucked up. Like it's crazy how little by little they're doing it to men that are trying to build something different on these platforms. All right. So don't let them knock you down like they've tried to do other people on this job, man. Keep doing what you gotta do. Like when I asked you the last time, what is it that you wanted to do? You said, you wanted to have you wanted to bring conversations, talk about what you did for a living, like, being a mailman and stuff like that, right? You brought up that one live where everybody was coming up. Like you should bring up a ladies' night, then have a gentleman's night and stuff like that. Like it's unfortunate, right? Like I got one of them blocked. It's unfortunate that these ladies are, coming on these panels and making a fool of themselves, right? Talking about that, I don't know why YouTube is doing this, but it won't let me turn off my camera or turn it back on. And I don't want to go in the crib with my camera on. Here we go. Jesus Christ. But yeah, as crazy as it is, right? Like these females on this joint, I wrote down what I was writing yesterday. I always write my lives. Like, listen, I always write what I'm going to talk about, right? And yesterday I had mentioned, right, a cracked, crowned, labeled validation. That's what happens when, women come on this platform, right, and chase attention instead of truth. They bend, bash, and betray and call it confidence. But if your crown was built on thirst, it was never royal. A mirror reflecting projection versus power. That's the real split. One side's loud, desperate, dragging other women to feel chosen. The other side's quiet, grounded, and whole. Like these women are not empowered. All right. How can I say, if their reflection only shows competition, then they've already lost. Because true beauty, listen, ladies, man. Fuck this YouTube shit. This is the thing. Listen, ladies, true beauty comes from the inside, and it's unfortunate, right, that we got a lot of women out here that are beautiful on the outside and ugly on the inside. And shout out to the ones that are beautiful on the inside and beautiful on the outside. But what we're having here is a split screen, and it's crazy because we got thirst versus legacy. We got a lot of real women out here, all right, doing anything on these social media platforms. Shout out to Ms. Akimi. Shout out to Ms. Joe Thoughts. All right, shout out to Blended Healings. There's a lot of women on these apps actually bringing awareness and doing their thing, all right? And you got these women on here thirsty as shit, right? Making it seem like women got to come on here and, get asshole naked, compete. Like, I'm sitting here like, I'm not going to compete with you. Like, the only person I'm going to sit here and show my body off is to my man. Like, these women don't understand this shit. Like, not all women are Tatianas. Not all of us is for the streets. Listen, man. Listen. Some of us just want to be a lady in the streets and, a freak in the sheets for our man. So some of y'all, listen, when people call y'all hoes, it's because you came on this app disrespecting yourself, right? And respect comes within. Respect is earned. And if y'all want these men to respect y'all got to stop coming on these platforms and throwing yourselves out. You see where I'm coming from? Especially when the man is telling you straight from the gate, all right, I'm married. I'm just on this app. I'm having fun. My wife knows what I'm doing. And it's crazy because if you flip the scripts and you look at it, man, it's the same thing over here. All right. I got a fiance, right? How can I say it? I got a fiance. He knows everything that I'm doing, right? I'm not on this John flirting. We're just talking, having conversations. If it's not, business, it's just conversations. Like, we do out here in these streets. But it's crazy. Who's this? Somebody just came in excited. Let me come over here. I want to look at the big screen because I hate looking at my phone. And I got to squinch my eyes. Where the hell is my channel at? So I can read these messages. So all right, if our kids grow up with knowledge of self-knowing they part of something ancient, powerful, and chosen, they won't see themselves as outsiders. That's a fact. I don't know who this is, but shout out to Exalted Born. That's something that we've been talking about for the past few weeks here on this app. And who I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, but appreciate the comment, and that's some real shit right there. All right, that's some real shit right there. But it's unfortunate that we got women on here, like we got thirsty ass pick me women trying to bring men, down on these apps, lie on them, messed up stories, right? Just because they feel some way. Some of y'all are not just pick me's, all right? You pick me, drag her, betray every boundary for a married man, thirsty, and then got the nerve to bash other women like it's empowerment. That's not confidence, sis. That's projection and a push-up bra, all right? You ain't winning. You gotta tear down other women to feel chosen. That's not a flex. That's crazy. That's how can I say? That's a cry for validation dressed in, how can I say, in shade. And some of these women do that. Like, I don't understand it. Damn, I almost got kicked out of YouTube. YouTube mad at me right now? Shit. But like I was saying, man, that shit right there, man. Like I really don't understand what's the whole point of bashing a man, bringing him down, right? After you've sat here and chased and chased, and you know what's crazy? These women would sit here and lie their asses off, make themselves look like fools, and them get mad and cry because somebody came at them. Like this shit is wild. Like, have y'all ever seen a woman so thirsty for male validation? She'll, how can I say, bash every other woman just to be noticed by a man who's already married? That's not confidence. That's the, how can I say, that's desperation in a drag. All right. That's not empowerment. That's betrayal with lip gloss. You ain't a queen if your crown comes, from tearing down other women. You're not different. You're just, loud with your internalized misogyny. Real shit. Like I don't understand some of these females, yo. I really, really don't. Easy. Blessings, blessings. Like, I don't know. I think some of these women is missing a hug from their mama, from their daddy. I don't know. Some of these women probably just need some yams at home. They man not giving it to them good. You see where I'm coming from? So now they want to bring down other women, and they want to bash the men that, sit here and say, I just want to have a conversation. I'm not here to have sex. I'm not here to fuck with you. Like, we could goof around and we could joke around. But I'm telling you, some of these women out here, look, listen, what they need is a good fucking, how can I say, sausage? See, answer. Answer. This is what I was going to tell you, man. You're going to have to put away that mule for a while, all right? Because you talking about your mule, slinging that mule all over, even though you're not showing it. You see where I'm coming from? You talking about this mule's got these women crazy. Listen, you're a Mega Mind 3.0. It started off with Kwame, then it eased off to, Mega Mind, 86K, and now we got the answer. This is crazy. Like, what is y'all doing to these women? Like it's like y'all mind fucking these women through the matrix. Y'all not trying to. Y'all not trying to, but it's just happening. Like I can't right now. Like y'all got these females in their motherfucking egos. Man, fuck that hate, yo. Turn that shit into something, answer. Real shit. Look at everything that's happening. And even though, I'm not gonna sit here, oh, I told you so, because I really didn't, tell you so. Everybody else did. I told you so when I started noticing, like, hey, look, listen, watch your back, you're gonna learn, You see where I'm coming from? But hey, we all learn, we've all been through it. Answer, like, on some real shit, man. That's why I'm on this, John, because I rocks with you. Like, you from Texas, I'm from Philly, right? Like, I rocks with you. I think you's a cool dude. You see where I'm coming from? My baby pops has, sat down, watched some of your lives with me, right? And listen, he's another one that thinks, your channel is cool. You see where I'm coming from? So he doesn't really get into the YouTube shit. So for him to actually sit and watch a live, that means it drew his attention. All right. I say the same shit to other people. Like, if my baby pops is sitting here watching a live, that means you drew his attention, because he's not into Facebook, he's not into YouTube, he's not into none of that stuff. When he goes into YouTube, he's watching freaking casinos and boxing and stuff like that. Other than that, he's not really on social media. And what's crazy is he uses my name on social media. Like, what I mean by that is my apps. He doesn't even own like his name is on none of these damn apps. He's like a fucking dragon on some real shit. He's a fucking ghost. But it's fucked up. Like, I've noticed that, like, we got a lot of channels coming up, rising, and you know, whether it's a male or a female, man, you got somebody that's always hating. They're not even haters, though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. All right, haters are really admirers. They're your biggest fans. They want to walk a mile in your shoes, right? They're just mad at the fact that you've accomplished everything you said you was gonna do, but they're still stuck looking in the mirror, asking, "Why am I still here?" You see where I'm coming from? Haters are your biggest admirers. So does that really make them a hater if they admire you and they want to be you? You see my point? Like, I gotta laugh at some of these motherfuckers. Like, and then you know it's crazy. Every little word gets these people mad. That's why I just laugh. I geek because look, at the end of the day, we don't know each other, all right, from a can of paint. We're not in each other's lives, all right? And if, you know, it gets you mad to say, you know, you're not like this, I've seen your behavior. You know, listen, people are talking on people's behavior. You can't get mad if your behavior shows this on social media. It's not my fault you acted like a motherfucking fool and motherfuckers didn't sit here and, you know, pay for your ticket at the circus. You came on this bitch for free and auditioned for free and gave us a free show. You see where I'm coming from? That's your fault. Whether it was a, you know, Pornhub type of way, a YouTube type of way, Facebook drama type of way, I don't give a fuck how you did it. You came on this bitch acting a fool. So now you're going to get critiqued. You should have listened. You should have watched your behavior. See, it's not what you do. It's how you do it. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. OMG. Like, listen, man, you gotta feel very, how can I say? I can't get my camera to turn back on. I don't know what the hell's going on. My camera's not turning back on. I was trying to turn it back on, but it's playing with me. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm guessing it's a troll that was walking in. Yes, it's a talking picture. What the fuck? Can you see? You blind? Your eyeballs fell out the socket? Need a little fixing up there? Like, shit, people are so slow. They say that, this is why. Listen, I'm telling you, man, like, listen. Motherfuckers on these apps be slow as shit. Like, what the fuck? Easy say, because of YouTube, I barely watch TV now. Man, you got me, man, listen, you got me chopped. Yo, my movies ain't going nowhere. Listen, now, if you a good content creator, look, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I watch Answer, I watch Kwame Brown. I watch Mouthpiece, I watch The Word, listen, I definitely watch Sheriff Clara. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that shit. She be fucking having me geek when I'm writing, when I'm making t-shirt designs and stuff like that, or I'm putting some orders in. Listen, the sheriff in the middle of the night, she be having me geek. Yo, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And it's all, listen, it's meant for entertainment. All right. Like, this is really meant for entertainment, and motherfuckers want to take this shit and, you know, take it sideways. Like, look, it's not my fault that you're burning in flames, all right? You put yourself in that hell, all right? Listen, we're all fighting our fucking demons in the motherfucking same hell, all right? Just in our own fucking ways. But it's not my fault that you decided to step on fucking, how can I say, the flames and stay there and don't know how to move out, all right? Listen, we are architects, all right? Our ancestors left us a blueprint, and a lot of us decided to ignore that shit. And if you're the one that ignored that shit, if you're one of the ones that ignore that, don't come over here blaming me because you ain't figured out how to move on in life and you're still stuck, all right, falling for the motherfucking trap. Motherfuckers need to wake up. Yeah, shout out to Clara, yo. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, man. She be funny as shit. Listen, I don't come on this app to get into people's personal lives, all right? I'm here to either learn something, gain something, to bring awareness, all right? You see where I'm coming from? Or to be entertained. I'm not on this bitch to do the entertaining, all right? Like, motherfuckers don't get that shit. I laugh when these females get all up in their emotions. You see where I'm coming from? Why you so mad? You mad at what people are saying? Why? That means that if somebody says something and you got, it hit a nerve, that means they probably all right. You see where I'm coming from? Like, people need to realize that shit. If you get so heated up, right, when somebody says something, but according to you is not true, but you on this bitch, right? Hair all out, screaming from the top of your lungs, about to break your fucking computer at home, your TV, your goddamn chair and everything because of what somebody said, then that must mean that what that somebody said is true because they hit a nerve. You see where I'm coming from? That's why, listen, I don't get mad on this bitch. You can't because, listen, we don't know each other. All right, so what you are saying, all right, in order for it to get me mad, it has to be valid. But people don't even peep that part. Like, damn, is what I'm saying true? So that means, when it comes to, like, for example, my stalker, which is now the answer stalker, all right, along with a lot, and listen, I blame 86K. I blame fucking 86K. 86K sat here and mind fucked these hoes through the matrix, all right? I mean, I don't think it was his intentions. He's Megamind, all right? He's Megamind. So, somehow, some way, these bitches were in here and they was really in their feelings and Megamind was really getting in their head. I don't know if he was doing it intentionally or not. But now these bitches is fucking crazy on fucking line. I feel as though, like, I'm messing around over here. We got Friends Hospital. I forget what the other, mental institutions are. But shit, sometimes I feel like calling Friends Hospital, but then I forget that half these people are online. They're not around Philly. Some of them are, but others aren't. And I'm like, damn, man, you need you really need a session with a therapist, a counselor, somebody. Goddamn, calling the priest and giving your confessions. You're already doing it. Some of y'all think y'all Usher, female versions. All up in this bitch confessing left to right. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, yeah, shout out to G Money, man. Shout out to Megamind. Like, when y'all hear me say Megamind, y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Y'all know who I am talking about. But shit, man. Megamind, you started all this shit and now all the other males gotta pay the consequences. That's a shame. I pray for answer, yo. I pray for answer any other man that come across, these two females. I'm just learning about, Big Bag. But listen, I already knew about the other fucking skeleton bones. Bitch swear she a fucking moon. She nowhere near the stars. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I've been quiet long enough. But y'all know I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not even gonna get back to it. Like, and if they decide to say something back, oh well, man, look, listen, sit there, wait around. All right. Find a fucking rainbow to hop on while you wait for me to come back. Cause I'm not gonna give a comeback to your comeback. All right? Because I didn't even start this shit. This shit is just funny because now, listen, like I said it, man. As a woman, right, I'm not going to come on this app. And if I'm in a relationship, right, I'm not going to come on this app and, sit here and bash the men like this, especially when I've put myself in a predicament. Some of y'all women on this app want to sit here and stir up fucking, how can I say, stir up the pot, stir up the chaos, stir up the drama. All right, y'all made this shit. Then y'all want other women and other men to come out and rescue y'all. Listen, Answer just learned you can't be a fucking Captain Save-A-Hole. All right, Answer, EJ, all of them are learning. All right, you cannot be Captain Save-A-Hole on this fucking app. These bitches don't really want saving. They just want releasing. They for the streets. It don't matter if it's in the real life streets or in these social media streets. All right, they just on this bitch because they need some. They don't got no attention from a man. Where they at? They don't got no attention from women. Where they at? So they come on this app. All right, and they try to provoke people. All right, that's why I don't fall for that trap. I do not fall for that shit, yo. Somebody said, stop yapping, gang. You must be a young boy. Stop yapping, gang. That's got to be a young boy in the chat. All right. And what's crazy is that some of these women need to look in the mirror. All right. Because that pick-me energy is inherited, passed down from generations, taught to survive by shrinking, pleasing, and betraying each other. But survival ain't, how can I say, strategy, all right? Like, legacy is. Survival ain't strategy anymore. Legacy is. And legacy starts when you stop performing and start healing. And some of these women need to heal. They need to heal before they come on these platforms, all right? Just because somebody hurt you in the past, it doesn't mean that every man hurt you. You see where I'm coming from? Just because you had a friend betray you and sleep with your man doesn't mean that every friend is going to betray you. And I don't have friends on these apps. I have acquaintances. That's a big difference. Listen, I feel as though that the word best friend is overrated. We grown. All right. Like, we've all seen that no matter what happens in life, there's going to be a few people in your life that's going to end up turning on you because you're doing good. All right. Like, we live in a society where friends become your biggest haters. Your friends become your haters, and your family members become your biggest enemies. That's how it is. But that don't mean that because these people is hating on you, all right, these people want to see you down, that don't mean that you're just gonna let them do it. Nah, man, fuck that shit. Stand the fuck up and fight back. All right. That don't mean put a bullet in somebody. That means stand the fuck up and fight back. All right. Because now the way you win against your ops is by being strategic. And people are forgetting that. I mean, you've always won like that. But I guess I don't know. I don't know if it's because at the end of the day, if a man walks out, right, and he's not in a relationship and a woman's raising that child, the woman's raising that child. So if there are not, if a lot of these, men are not in these kids' life, what does that say? What does that say? Person raised? You see where I'm coming from? And that's fucked up. Unfortunately, it's like that. People want to say, well, the reality is, well, this is the reality. All right. Your kids are a reflection of you the same way that you are a reflection of your kids. And as a woman, right, if I've noticed, right, shout out to the, parents out here that try to co-parent and do their thing, all right, and they manage it, they pull it through. There's a lot of people out here that are able to co-parent and they're not together, all right, and be in their own relationship and raise these kids right. But for some reason, we come online and make it seem like, there is no more, men and women that can co-parent together anymore at all. It's always seeming like, the women ain't shit, the men ain't shit. Come on, let's be real, all right? Speak on it. We got the madam in the house, yo. Oh, I'm guessing. Oh man. Oh man. I'm guessing we got a troll in here, and he's a part of. I gotta find the right way to say it. Why don't you find something to do with your fingers? Get them off the keyboard. They're not helping you either. All right. Typing behind a keyboard isn't making you happy either. You're still miserable. I told you, go hop on a motherfucking rainbow and go taste the fucking Skittles. All right. That's what some of y'all need to do on some real shit. But anyways, back on topic, yo. Listen, man, shout out to the women that were in my life, all right, that taught me how to be a woman. All right, we all make mistakes, but being a woman doesn't mean that you come on this app, all right, or you come out here and just, how can I say, thirst over a nigga. Bring another female down because you want to be seen. Come on, man. Like, didn't I break it down yesterday? Like, what is, all right, let me break this down. All right. Pick me energy real quick. A pick me as a woman. All right. A woman, how can I say? A pick me woman ain't just trying to be chosen. All right. She's trying to be chosen at the expense of other women. She'll bash, belittle, and bend herself into outdated stereotypes just to feel validated by men. That's not empowerment. All right. That's internalized, how can I say? Misogyny, all right, dressed up as loyalty. You ain't different, ho. You're just desperate to be the exception in a system built to divide us, all right? Some of y'all hoes need to heal that. Get it together. Like I said, if you ain't got a man at home giving you the intention, find it. Because online ain't going to, you know how many women go missing trying to do this online shit? This is why I don't do none of that online dating. I don't even believe, how can you feel a connection from someone that's miles away? Let's make it, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up because people somehow, some way feel a connection for somebody they never met. All right? But I'm guessing that's their soul, their spirit in them. Fuck that. That's a demon they got inside that bitch trying to fucking come out here and cast some fucking spells on people. Try to make them fall for the trap. Nah, man. These females is out of pocket. They want fucking respect and they out here acting like fucking Tatianas. Yo, listen, man. Your man ain't giving it to you good. You ain't hopping on that pole right. He ain't eating dinner good. Oh, you're not cooking for him right. That's what it is. No, you know what it is? Your pussy don't curve around his dick. That's what it is. The motherfucker know you out here. You for the streets. That's what it is. Some of you hoes out here is just mad and envious. The fact that women, got they respect because they respect themselves. See, it's all about behavior. All right. And if yours don't match, you get tired of this shit though. On some real shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, I would have never known that my stalker was stalking so many people on this app like this. All right. But listen, answer, like I told you, man, please take my advice. All right. Stay quiet. Keep the mule hitting for a second. All right. Because it's like every time you talk about the mule, these women go, they didn't even see it yet. I don't think they did. But anyways, they didn't even see the mule. And they on this bitch, oh my God, daddy is mine. No, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. That's my mule. No, you can't jump on that mule. That's my mule. Oh my God, my mule. That's how the fuck you, I'm like, what the fuck did answer to? Like, yo, answer. If we was to put you in 86K in competition, I think you just topped 86K right now. Cause, goddamn. You got these bitches moaning online without even putting it. You ain't even penetrate yet. But let me shut up because, according to them, I'm the dyke. I don't got a man. All right? According to them, I'm the dyke. I'm the ugly ass dyke that spits on the sidewalk. Yo, I'm dead, man. Listen, I'm a beautiful dyke with kids and a man. My baby daddy, I don't know. Baby daddy, you must have been blind. Who told you to get engaged to a dyke? What is you doing, baby daddy? Let me chill. Listen, little Ray Loaf. Calm down, Ray Loaf. Sit down, Ray Loaf. All right? Little Rachel Loaf. Sit down. Go sit down before baby daddy come hanging you from your ankles. Shit, you'll be like in the fucking game Bully. Let me stop. I'm choking on Mary Jane right now. Yo, I can't. Well, damn, he ain't here. I hope not. Oh shit, Damn D in this bitch. I can't. Nah, Damn D, you was wrong. Now listen, I never had Damn D over here, but let me tell Damn D something, all right? You cannot sit here and give all the credit to Answer. All right. Listen, Answer didn't start this shit. Megamind did. All right. 86K started this shit by mind fucking women online. All right. So how he did it, I don't fucking know. He started this shit. But you gotta give Clara the credit. All right. Madam has these men on. Yo, she pimping these men out here, man. Listen, she doing her thing. She doing what a pink got. Look, listen. Madam, you did your job. These men are out here. They driving these women crazy, man. All the queens, I'm not on StreamYard. I was about to show y'all who the fuck Madam is. This is all the queens men on YouTube. And listen, Sheriff Blair plays her part real good, man. Real good. But when are you gonna start charging that bread? These men owe you some bread. Cause these hoes ain't paying up. How y'all gonna get together with some hoes and not collect that bread? Madam, it's time to put them on the chopping board, yo. They out there taking their shirts and they not bringing the bread? Oh no, something not right, man. They don't even know what you got in the basement, do they? Have y'all seen all the Queens men? Man, she's going to court right now, man. I'm mad as shit. Somebody snitched. Somebody wasn't loyal in that show, yo. They fucked up. I gotta, my baby daddy. I need you to take a break, all right? We gotta watch all the Queens men, all right? We on season 5. But I'm getting a free show over here on YouTube, shit. Madam got the men pimping out, shit. These ladies going crazy. Answer ain't even fucking penetrate yet, and these bitches out here acting like, whoa. Answer. I don't know how you outbeat Megamind, but shit, shout out to you, man. Yo. Here goes D. D about to chop it. Ain't no beef over here, D. I'm just roasting the situation. I'm having some fun right with y'all, all right? Because, listen, I've been quiet for a long time, but it's a shame. My stalker is stalking everybody. That's not ladylike, stalker. Damn, I think you've been sitting on the moon too much. Yeah, she has. She fell off and bumped her head right along with Humpty Dumpty. Damn. What happened? The stars were shining too bright around you? Yeah. Those stars were shining very bright around her. It's a shame. Oh, she got beef because she want to fight me over Mr. 86K, and I don't listen. I got a man at home. The lady can't understand that I got a man at home, and I'm not fighting for Mr. 86K. This has been a year and some change going on already. Or 2 years, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want Mr. 86K. Like, he's a good guy and all, but we were just speaking about men's rights, and then all of a sudden, bitch, you dyke, you don't know what the fuck you talking. I'm like, damn, okay, lady, and I've been over here minding my business ever since. She got me like SpongeBob. Listen, I was just trying to go jellyfishing, and she came over here bullying me. I was just jellyfishing, minding my own business, and then out of nowhere, I had to be like, oh shit, I gotta pull the pepper spray out. Damn, man, sharks are trying to drown me in the ocean. What? And I'm a Leo, I'm made out of fire. They over here trying to put rain on my little fucking pit and shit. Like, damn. How y'all do that? Trying to put water all up in my little fucking fire. I had everything, like, chill. Them flames is burning for something else, not to be a hoe. I gotta be a good girl. But damn, motherfuckers on this bitch make you want to act like, listen, there's no smoke in the ashtray, all right? I have no smoke in my ashtray. That shit gone. Y'all splashed water over that shit. Oh, shit. I know, Dandy made me come out the bushes yesterday, yo, because I've been in the bushes because it's too much drama, right? But he made me come out the bushes when he said, answer. I said, no, you better shout out Clara. Madam is in charge, all right? Shout out to Clara, all right? Answer and fucking 86K, all they did was use their mega mind powers and mind fuck these bitches somehow, some way. I don't know if they did it intentionally, all right? But now us women gotta pay the consequences. And you gotta laugh at this shit, because you'll be like, damn, I ain't even come looking for you. It's a shame. I'm a woman, you gotta respect me. I'm 60 years old. Bitch, this ain't bingo. Like, what the fuck? Respect is earned. That shit ain't a fucking wage. That shit ain't a fucking, it ain't in a cage. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, 60 years old in competition with women that is younger than her. Like, I don't get that shit. And listen, right now, I've gained some weight. I'm a little bit back myself too, shit. When I walk, I'll be like, I can't breathe. Because I'm not used to this little 20 pounds I gained. But what the fuck, man? I roast myself. People don't understand. I'm here, listen, I come on here for a few things. One, I either bring awareness, all right, to something, because I'm a community activist, all right? I'm the leader of my community. So people know what I started my channel for, all right? But I don't have a problem getting entertained. Will I entertain you? Hells no. I'm not losing my relationship to act like a hoe on YouTube. You see where I'm coming from? I have a whole relationship. You see where I'm like? I'm not lonely. Some people are just lonely. That's how it is, yo. I'm not lonely. I'm well taken care of. I'm well fed. All right? And I feed them good too. But it's a shame, man. These women mad as shit. They be like, come on, y'all. That's how they be. They be like, yo, come on, daddy. I got some cookies for you. They just want to give the cookies for free. That's all. So, guys, y'all should feel happy. Y'all got some Tatianas out here trying to chase y'all. Even though we know that's not what y'all want, all right? Because Tatianas don't even get it, man. Motherfuckers just be looking at y'all just to hit it and quit it. That's all y'all is. A hit it and quit it. It's like a hit and run. You see where I'm coming from? Motherfuckers don't peep that shit. It's like a motherfucking hit and run. And then these ladies out, listen, they just want y'all dingers, all right? That's what it is. They out here like fucking Pokemons trying to collect dingers. Gotta catch him up on some real shit. That's how I look at them. I don't respect these ladies. Listen, I respect a Miss Yo Thoughts. I respect a Miss Akimi. All right. I respect a Miss April Showers. I respect a Miss Blended Healings. But a bitch that sits on the moon all day stalking men and women online, I don't respect that shit. I respect women, not bitches. Yeah, it's over the 2-minute limit. I could say bitches. All I want now. Motherfucker, listen, I am a good girl. But you get tired of being a good girl on some real shit. I'm not lying. Let me see. Where my song at? You get tired of that shit. Real tired. This is my bitch right here. You get tired of that. Shout out to Dej Loaf, yo. Shout out to Detroit. But then sometimes they got you like, Harpo, who this bitch? Harpo, who this bitch? That's how they be having you like, yo, who the fuck is? I'm a Harpo this bitch. Like, they don't get it. Listen, I be in my Dej Loaf bag. Right? I don't listen to no fucking Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. All right? I don't feel like I need to be in sex. I mean, how can I say in a freaky mood all day? All right? I can relate to Dej Loaf. I'm not, how can I say like these hoes online, they want to fucking sit here and use men. All right? They want to drug them and take their fucking money. That's what these bitches are. That's what they are. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj fans. All right? And I don't hate Cardi B. All right? But listen, that's what these bitches are on some real shit. I be in my Dej Loaf bag all the fucking time. Like, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Ain't nobody fucking with you. I'm secure of myself. It's not my fault you want to spread your insecurities all over social media. You bleeding all over the motherfucking matrix. Let me ask these hoes, these women that come online and say they women. If y'all make so much money and y'all not in competition with these women, why y'all calling women out over men that don't even belong to y'all? That's the funny part. That's why these women think they could disrespect women like us. Y'all can't. All right. Y'all can't even walk a mile in our shoes. All right. On some real shit. These women cannot walk a mile on a real woman's shoe and they want to sit here and talk shit. Bitch, please get the fuck out my face, yo. I be telling motherfuckers, leave me alone in the corner, all right? Just leave me alone in the corner, all right? Stop bringing the Philly out of me. That's why I ain't nobody attention. I just think, I'm just on this bitch talking shit. I'm talking my shit, yeah. Because you get tired of the shit that's being talked. You see where I'm coming from? Like, why are women calling women online out for other men? You see where I'm coming? These men don't even want to stick it in you, all right? And if they do, they'll probably put listen, I don't know, man. Look, listen. Like, I have no hate in my heart, all right? Though the world has tried to carve it in, tried to tattoo rage on my ribs and feed me bitterness like bread, all right? But I spit it out. I spit the poison out. I roast the system, not the soul. I drag the lie, not the lost, all right? I build bridges from broken bones and lace them with laughter so even grief can cross, all right? I have no hate in my heart, only heat. The kind that cooks truth until it's tender. The kind that burns through silence and leaves space for a song, all right? I do not hate the blind, but I will let them lead. I do not hate the wounded, but I will let them, wound me again. I have no hate in my heart, only memory, all right, of ancestors who danced through fire, who braided resistance into lullabies, who taught me that love is not weakness, but how can I say, a war paint. So I rise not with hate, but with holy fury, all right, with jokes that cut deep and questions that won't quit. With a heart too full to fold, too fierce to freeze, all right, I have no hate in that bitch. I do have a legacy to protect, and I will not be quiet while children are swallowed by systems that smile. I have no hate in my heart, but I do have a mic, and I'm not done speaking. Yo, these motherfuckers don't even peep it. Who should pay for the first date, men or women? I mean, if you want to go on the traditional way, because normally, the men is the one that ask out. I mean, even though we in an era where the women are asking too, the man is asking out for a date. Like, you should pay. Like, you invited the woman to a date. And if the woman invites the man, well, then, she should pay. I mean, we are in that era now, right? She want to be so independent. If you're inviting a man to dinner and, you offered him, then you should pay. Real shit. I'm dead. Okay, so you're not talking about the traditional woman. But see, you gotta realize how you asked it. So I put it my way, traditional. You gotta realize how you asked the question too. You see where I'm coming from, and I answered it. I gave you my honest opinion. You see? All right, look, listen, let's take a deep dive. All right, women need men and men want women. The lie, the legacy, the liberation. All right, women need men not because of biology, right, but because of centuries of economic exclusion, social conditioning, and safety threats. Men want women not always as partners, but often as proof of power, of status, of masculinity. All right, we're not asking if this is true. All right, we're asking who built this dynamic, who profits from it, and how do we burn it down without burning each other? Somebody said, let me see, no, we men want traditional submissive women, American women who are not traditional or submissive. You want me to pay all the bills, okay? Who wants you to pay all the bills? Who wants you to pay all the bills? I mean, I'm not sure if a woman hurt you or what, but, in a relationship, it's supposed to be 100-100, not 50-50. So if a woman wants you to pay all the bills, then I don't know. What is that telling you right there? Am I wrong? Because I'm in a relationship with my baby pops, right? You see where I'm coming from? And when he pays all the bills is when I'm down, and when I pay all the bills is when he's down. You see where I'm coming from? So we look out for each other. But see, we live in an era where people don't believe 100-100. They believe what? 50-50. I put half in, you put half in, and that's not how it's going to work. I've said this time after time. For real, for real. So these women that come on here, right, on some pick me type shit, these bitches are thirsty. And I don't give a fuck who gets mad at me. This is what I'm seeing. All right. I'm seeing a lot of women on this bitch thirsty as shit. All right. Seeking, how can I say, attention and glory from men on some real shit. Yeah. Listen, I don't believe in the believe all women type shit. All right. I'm not with the believe all women. I've said that time after time. It is not believe all women. Let me see. Do I got my little Johns here? I think I do. All right. But before we do, all right, we're going to get down to why, my stalker is so mad. All right. Because, I made a response because I wasn't going to argue up and down with these, stalkers on this John. All right. So I responded to my stalker one day. Right. And my stalker got mad because I responded back. But see, when you come on this app, right, don't come looking for people if you're not ready for the comeback. You're not ready for the clapback. All right. And that's what's wrong with some of these motherfuckers on this app. They come clapping right at people. They come talking shit. They come being real disrespectful. When somebody claps back at them, they get so mad. That's your fault. I don't get tired. Let me see. It's one of these. I'm not sure which one. Hold on. Never in my life did I think that I would see so many disrespectful elders like on this app. How can you respect an older woman who pretends to be nice, but she's just fronting, claims to be a queen, but she's just chasing men, bashing them all for her back? Where's the respect then? You claim to be a victim, but on this app, taking 15 inches, what a trap. You say you're a survivor, oh my, I'm lost. Where have I been? This old lady's a par excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, your pain and wealth. You talk a big game, but you're just a chasing after men, causing distress. You say you're a queen, but you're just a fraud, using others for your own facade, for the lost cause. You bash men, but you know better, playing the victim, but you're the predator, taking what you want without a care, but deep down you're just scared. Excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, your pain and wealth. You may think you're strong, but you're weak inside, using others to fill the void you hide, but to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, you're pain and wealth. So take a look in the mirror, old lady, and see the truth that lies within. You can't find happiness in others, you must learn to love yourself to truly win. Out in the garden we have a snake. Take your time to observe before you make a mistake. This old lady with a smile and make you believe she's a victim, but beware, she will deceive. Don't be fooled, she's really lit up in disguise, giving out fruit that's just to hide the lies. Behind the facade, she takes food from people's mouths, but a scam claiming to fight for men's rights in her house. On this app, matching men with her lies, wanting people to defend her because of her age. Oh my, how can we step up for an older woman so sly, looking for the mess she gets in? Oh why? Speaking on the deaths of someone's loved one because they didn't pick her side. She's undone, mad at the world, a celebrity wants something to do with her, twerking for the world to see. Lacking in respect, it's a blur. No respect, lacking in morals. She keeps on twerking for the world to see. Her behavior is irking. An old lady on this platform calls her this earth, but we see through her facade she's just a blur. So beware of the snake in the garden with a smile that hides the lies she partners. Don't be fooled by her act of innocence. She's just a deceiver lacking in sense. Out on Jamaica Street, there's an old lady who can't accept her age. It's shady, promoting her kitty cat like it's young, but we all know it's full of spider webs. Scum. She's on this app trying to catfish men while bashing women. Oh, when will it end? I suggest this lady do her research. She lacks history, her behavior's a purge. She believes it's believe all women. Oh my, using that to play victim. Oh why? Stuck in an era when dinosaurs roam. She needs to wake up, stop being so bloomed. So let's all laugh at this lady so bold, thinking she's young, but she's just old. Her kitty cat may not be the best, but hey, at least she's trying to impress. So that's what got, the lady so mad, because I responded back, in a lyrical poem, right? And like I said, listen, you don't got my respect, so stop calling me out, basically, right? And that shit got her even more mad. That's what I'm saying. Like, people come on this app, right, and think they could say whatever they want to whoever they want, right, and expect there not to be no consequences. Let's be real. All right. There's consequences to everything. So if you're going to sit here and disrespect somebody, all right, expect for someone to top that disrespect, because it's going to happen. Real shit. And all I did was reply back to her. You see where I'm coming from? Like, I see you. That's what I see you as. An old lady, all right? How can I say? You hear it in the poem, right? Out in your Baker Street, we got an old lady, all right? How can I say? Acting younger than what she's supposed to be. All right. Out here all over social media. All right. Posting her motherfucking click, her pussy, her kitty cat, her vagina for men to see. And then she don't want nobody to say nothing about it. Bitch, is you serious? Listen, me as a mother, because she's supposed to be a mother too, never will I come on social media and post my motherfucking private parts online just to prove a point. You got me fucked up. You see where I'm coming from? My body is mine. But hey, it's believe all women, they say, right? And this one got mad at me because I called her a wannabe Jamaican. And that's what she is. All right. Stop making it seem, because listen, I got Jamaican cousins. All right. Like that, listen, that runs through my fucking DNA. All right. I got Jamaican blood flowing through me. Stop making it seem like all Jamaican women is like you, and they're not. All right. And if you is really Jamaican, then you got a very bad representation of them. All right. I know how they are in Jamaica, this and that. All right. Y'all ain't got to tell me, but not all Jamaican women is disrespectful like that. All right. So stop making it seem like that. That's real disrespectful to the culture. Like, I'm tired of motherfuckers coming on here saying that all Jamaican people is like this, like this, like that. Bullshit, man. Go do your own motherfucking research. That makes me, and then you claim to be a fucking Jamaican. Get the fuck out my face and stop disrespecting the culture like that. All right? Oh, why? Stuck in an era when dinosaurs roam. She needs to wake up, stop being so groomed. So let's all laugh at this lady so bold, thinking she's young, but she's just old. Her kitty cat may not be the best, but hey, at least she's trying to impress. Out in Jamaica Street, a wannabe Jamaican mad at a celebrity, placing all the blame, saying we're the reason he don't like her, forgetting to look in the mirror. What a blur. Blaming the. That's a fact, man. She mad at everybody because she's stalking a goddamn celebrity that doesn't want nothing to do with her. You see where I'm coming from? It's not nobody's fault that she came on someone's panel. You see where I'm coming from? And he doesn't even see himself as a celebrity. all right? And she made a fool of herself. You see where I'm coming from? Women that come online fighting for men, all right, that don't belong to them, that don't belong to nobody, I have no respect for. All right? And it's not believe all women. Let me see, where is it? Here we go. It's not believe all women. In this world of blame and shame, we point fingers, we play the game. But as our children cry in fear, we turn a blind eye, we shed no tears. Believe our women, they say, while our kids are led astray. Lost in darkness, lost in pain, yet their cries fall silent like the rain. It's a shame how far we've come, blaming all the men playing dumb. But our children need us near to wipe their tears and calm their fears. In this land of the free, water's a commodity for you and me. Can't you see? It's not fair, it's plain to see. People struggling to pay for something they need every day. In America, where we say we're free, but water shouldn't come at a fee. And shorty just speaking in general about the things that seem so small. This ain't meant towards everyone, just a cry in the dark. In America, where water is marked. Brothers and sisters, hear my plea. This is not about you or me. Our kids are the future, they hold the key. Wake up before we're met with defeat. In this world of chaos and strife, we must guide them to a better life. Teach them love, compassion, and light, so they can lead us out of this endless night. Let's unite as one strong force. For our children, let's stay on course. Together we can make a change and secure a better future in exchange. Y'all should have listened the first time they let the cat out the hat. Now it's a crime. Many are falling into a trap, thinking it's a game, but they full of cap. Some are ready and fully strapped, while others keep falling into the gap. The warning signs were clear as day, but some chose not to heed what they say. Now the consequences come to light. Those who ignored are in for a fight. Listen close and learn from this mishap. Don't be caught unaware, don't fall into the trap. From the wisdom of my elders, I learned women are strong, independent, and firm. But sometimes we need a helping hand to conquer challenges and make a stand. Independence is crucial, that's true. Yet together with the man we can pursue. Respect yourself first and foremost, so others will treat you like the most. Ladies, growing up, remember this advice. You're capable of anything you devise. But partnership and respect go hand in hand. Embrace your strength and make a stand. Memories of the past I couldn't see, now I understand. The wisdom. Respect yourself first, that's the key. To earn respect from others is how it should be. A man's worth measured by how he treats his queen. Love and romance in the air, a beautiful scene. A woman's power to uplift or demean. In her hands lies a man's dream. Lessons learned from an OG, so true. In matters of the heart, they know what to do. Love and respect intertwined like glue. In a world where old-fashioned values still ring through. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan was a fairy tale. Now males want to be females without fail. Women want to be a man, it's a twisted tale. Flipping scripts and roles, they set sail. Fighting for roles, turning to moles. Making hits with their agenda goals. Targeting our kids, it takes a toll. To them it's a bliss, to us it's a black hole. They ain't trying to miss, their agenda is the ultimate twist. Infiltrating young minds with their list, but we won't let them persist. I'm with women's rights, but what about men's too? Equality for all, it's long overdue. We want progress, we need to see both sides. Blame and shame won't help us unite. Don't label him a deadbeat without looking in the mirror. Sometimes it takes two to create rupture. Let's have conversations that include everyone. Empathy and understanding, the battles can be won. Men face struggles too, let's not forget. Their mental health matters, let's not neglect. It's time to break down walls and build bridges instead. Together we can strive for equality ahead. You scream for the police every time he come around. Then scream child support abuse, playing victim in this town. Enjoy that chick, boo, but remember what goes up must come down. The only time he's worthy is when he bails you out the mess you found. You play the game, manipulating hearts without a doubt, but karma's knocking at your door, there's no way out. You point fingers and shift the blame around, but in the end, it's your own chaos that you found. You dance with danger, living on the edge of lies, but the truth will catch up to you, no more disguise. The man you rely on to clean up your mess is so profound, will soon see through your facade and leave you astounded. Using a child as a weapon, it's a shame. A woman who lacks self-respect, I can't acclaim. Real men fighting for what they believe in, never in vain. Standing 10 toes down, bringing awareness to the pain. Respect is earned by how you carry yourself, not by tearing others down for personal wealth. Real men don't back down, they fight with honor and self against injustice and falsehoods that
that threaten our health. Let's uplift each other instead of tearing apart. Supporting one another from the start. Real men stand tall with courage in their heart, fighting for justice and truth, playing their part.
Chill. I ain't no rapper, all right, but I freestyled that shit, all right. That came from within, all right, and that's some real shit. That's how I feel. I don't respect women that come on here, all right, in real life or on social media, all right, that bash men. That are pick me women, all right. I do not respect them. You will not get a conversation out of me because we're not gonna have a conversation. That's just gonna turn into a debate that goes left. All right. I don't argue with women, all right, over men on social media. Because at the end of the day, I got my man at home. All right. I don't see no point in me having a conversation with a woman that's already got her mind made up. All right. And that's my advice to a lot of people out here. Right. You're going to come across with, a lot of people like this. So the best thing to do is say what you got to say and leave them right where the fuck they at. All right. Forget about them like yesterday's newspaper. All right. Because that's what they are, irrelevant. You see where I'm coming from? Kobe them out the motherfucking window and into a trash can. And forget about them. Just like yesterday's newspaper. All right? Because people like this only want to tear people down, all right, to bring themselves up. Because they're missing something, all right? Or they want to have what you have and they can't have it. And it's a shame, all right? We call them haters. But what they really are is our biggest fans. And you got to be careful with them stalkers, with them obsessors, because that's what they are. Obsessed people, all right, that don't got what they at home and they want to take it. They want it for themselves, but they don't know how to tame it, obtain it. See, what people fail to realize is, right, you can't sit here, right, and claim what belongs to somebody else when you haven't even walked a mile in the shoes. Y'all want to claim, all right, the struggle that somebody has been through, all right, and bash and, throw their experience down the drain like it don't mean nothing. But you can't even walk a mile in their shoes. You can't even hold the cross that they're holding. You see where I'm coming from? You could not deal with the pain that they're dealing with. And those are what I call chosen ones. All right? They've picked themselves up. They took the support. They spoke. All right? And now they're free. Some of you are still on here looking at the mirror, all right, with strings attached to your backs. Nothing more than just puppets waiting for their puppet master's next command. That's all y'all is. For real. But I've been an hour on this joint, man. I gotta, continue doing what I was doing, man. And so keep your head up, man. Like, as crazy as it is, like, I don't know why these two women are, doing this to a lot of men on these platforms and then complain about, the backlash that they get from people. Hey, but that's what happens, all right? When you come online creating chaos, that shit backfires. People keep forgetting that karma works two ways, all right? And that's why I tell people, right? Listen, karma's my best friend, all right? Because while she's in your head, spreading dread, she's in my motherfucking head, all right, making me happy because I'm watching you, all right, get the karma that you deserve. Karma's gonna get you. And that bitch don't ask you how you want it. All right? One way or another, karma's gonna get what the fuck is gonna get. And she's not asking you how you want it. All right? So, to these women on these platforms, all right? Because the same way I made one for the women, I made one for the men. Because, you got these women that are protecting these pedophiles. You really do got a lot of these women
out for our real men doing what they gotta do. While on this app we have men of age acting worse than our kids do. Demanding respect by acting a fool. Saying they're the alphas running the pack, but in reality they're on their knees. Couldn't run the trap, now they're just a tease. So here's a shout out to the real men out there who handle their business without care. While the fake alphas talk a big game, but in the end they're all just the same. So keep doing you, real men of the world, and let the fake ones continue to twirl in their own little fantasy land. While the real men rise and take a stand. Prayers out for our real men. May they always shine bright and leave the fake alphas in their own little plight. There once was an ex-cop so cool who laid icy tears so cold. He loved the little old lady in the garden. Together they played victim begging pardon. Mad at a celebrity who didn't care. They protected predators, it wasn't fair. He agreed and took sides with a man in his 40s who admitted to doing in the inappropriate. Speaking of woman who didn't bother him, let's help him find his way with a grin. Give him something to tell. The real world, street justice will be swift. The predators who prey on the innocent gift, but on this app it's a different tale. Where predators hide behind the digital veil. Men and women admit to their inappropriate deeds. With minors they praise and protect their misdeeds. While warriors fight to protect our angels online, predators learn waiting for their next violent crime. To all the warriors teach them to fall, protecting our kids, never letting them fall. Let's watch over our children with care and show the predators we won't let them dare. Just quiet. So keep fighting for our kids' rights to keep them safe from the armed race. And show these predators they have no respect and keep our children safe from the neglect. Older folks with no dignity, demanding respect with no humility, thinking they're the bee's knees, but really they're just a bunch of sillies. Bishops preaching from the Bible, but acting like they're in denial. Talking to young men like they're in jail, ignoring coffins in their tail. Grown men gossiping about the dead, forgetting every action has a thread. Demanding respect without honor, thinking they're reachable online. What a goner. But little do they know, their antics will show. No matter where they hide, their true colors will be stilled. The older men I admire carry themselves with grace. They know who they are and where they're going in this race. They won't bash women, they know when to walk away and when to stand and fight. They show us a better way. Not every battle is meant to be won. They've earned respect with honor. While on this app, some older men seek attention, causing drama. Arguing with women, bouncing on rainbows it seems. How can we respect that and keep our dreams? Let's learn from the wise and carry ourselves with pride. Respecting others, showing love and letting our true selves shine bright. I don't know why mental online is messy, but women do it too, so let's not get testy. These older folks run plays trying to deceive, but when we catch on, they play the victim. Can you believe?
That's some real shit, man. I don't know why men come online and get, messy, but women do it too. So let's not get testy. You see where I'm coming from? This is why I don't get, myself involved in shit. You see where, like, I say what I say, all right? This is social media. You putting it out there is going to get critiqued. You see where, like, it is not our fault that y'all come out here and do these things. You see where I'm coming from? It's like, if I come on here doing the same shit, why should I get mad if somebody's telling me, oh, wait, listen, your shit stinks. This is, your behavior. Da, 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 da. Hey, I looked for it. I got myself into it. So the ones that get on this app doing dumb shit and then mad at the clapback, I think you need to take a look in the mirror on some real shit. All right? You're hurting. You need to heal. Take a break from social media. Log off. Do something. But I don't know. I don't know if somebody warned you. Social media is the devil's playground. All right? It really is. Like, somebody had to sit me down when I first started, right? And teach me and show me, listen, you have to treat these social media streets the same way you treat these damn real streets out here. Because people on here really do get messy. Like I said, I don't know why men get online and get messy, but women do it too, so let's not get testy. That's why I don't get myself involved. I give my opinion, and if, my opinion hits the person the wrong way, that's on them, how they take it. You see where I'm coming from? It's not my fault that the majority of people on here are all up in the emotions and are sensitive. All right? It's not my fault that half motherfuckers on this bitch, all right? Or how can I say? I call them hybrids, all right? I consider them little angel demon hybrids, all right? All up in the emotions and can't get out of it. You give your opinion, you hurt their ego, all right? They ask for an opinion and you give the opinion, now you've, punched their lungs, all right? How can I say? You say how you perceive things, right? Now you've hit them in the heart. About to give them a heart attack. Listen, if y'all cannot handle what's being said, don't come looking for it. All right? And it's crazy as shit that this social media is getting so out of pocket. All you hear is these people talking about pull up. Listen, y'all can pull up wherever y'all want to pull up. I'm not meeting none of y'all motherfuckers on this bitch. All right? Unless we got some business going on. But me personally, y'all trolls, y'all consider yourself trolls. But shit, a troll is somebody that's underneath a motherfucking bridge trying to collect some money to let somebody pass. Some little ugly ass motherfuckers. You see where I'm coming from? But see, the whole purpose of a troll is to, fuck with somebody until they get them mad. And when they do, boom, psh. And what's crazy is, right, people like my stalker and, the one that's stalking a lot of people, right, they get mad when they get caught red-handed. Like, you in this bitch stirring up fucking pots, stirring up chaos. And get mad when people point it out. You make shit so obvious. That's why a lot of us stay away. And it's crazy, right? Why do I call her a stalker? Because she keeps coming back knowing that nobody wants her. You gotta be careful with those. You gotta be careful with those on some real shit. Gotta be real careful. But guys, man, let me get off this drawing, man, because I really, gotta do some shit. Let me leave y'all with this poem, and then I'm gonna end the live, all right?
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. System got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, kicking names, shit, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. This in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. And they told us not to share, but the way to our sorrows, what we have taught us to bear. We see their joy and laughter, but the pain remain untold. They burden we carry alone, they story left untold. They taught us to split everything, not the heavy pain. Just in the shadows, they taught us we can't explain. We're never shattered pieces, trying to win the lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy pain. We're not talking about our dreams and multiply our fears. The ache in our hearts, only grew past years. They gave us all the answers, they took time to heal. The scars that burn so deep, we didn't the time can't see. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part. But nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows. But when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times to flip the pain. The laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl. Breaking us down, but we don't share it all. We got hate in our hearts, but we can feel. Talk to share the toy, the wounds, they stay unhealed. They say that what's easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We try to split everything into two, but the thing lingers strongly true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remains every years. No matter how we try to let go, the weight of our suffering continues to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Sounds like chains and just a dream. Against the odds, we fight with the dream. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise and refuse to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They criticize our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, confident and fear. They can't hold us. With the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom, we're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of as many, we're sharing their needs. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite, it's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They built the walls, but we're taking tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking the bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making a choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state. Where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. This in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise. Let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. They hid us in the shadows, they hurt us we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to make us lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons inside. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo when they shout. When I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking it out. We're sharing the laughter, but we're turning me. The battlefield is strong, it will with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. They follow all rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through even wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left from us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, but never wanes. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. It's in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite, so remember this moment. Remember the space, remember the sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. In the face of oppression, we'll stand up tall. It's us versus the system, and unite and fall. Ride and shoot,